All right. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope y'all are doing well. Today is yet another installment in our release team 1.119 meeting. This is a Kubernetes meeting, and such it abides by the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which simplifies down to please be excellent to one another. This video will be recorded and made available on YouTube, so please be mindful of that as well. I am going to go ahead and paste in the agenda. If y'all have had a chance to review that, that's fantastic. If not, please take the time and please be sure to record any updates in there. Paste that in the chat. All right. Should be mostly a quick meeting today. Don't have too many updates for you, but would love to kick it off with enhancements. I didn't see Nabrun on the line. Not sure if there are any shadows that are free to take that one.
Doesn't look like it. I can follow with them offline and add some notes back into the doc.
That'd be great. Thank you so much, Jeremy. All right. Moving on to CI Signal with Daniel.
Hey folks, hope everyone is having a good Friday. So main update today that's different from Wednesday is that we had all the kind jobs failing yesterday. That was due to an inability to be scheduled to any nodes, so they weren't even starting up. But that was fixed by just dropping the CPU requests, and they have returned to their normal level of flakiness, which we're still tracking on the same issue. We still have a few intermittent timeouts on a few of the jobs on master blocking, so we are monitoring those today. As far as the failing jobs on master informing, I spoke Wednesday about the OpenStack job. They're having some issues because in order to be able to run on multiple nodes, they're basically having to change the way they run their tests completely. So there's been suggestion that we don't run those tests for the time being, but we'll need to check if that's how long it's going to take for them to get those refactored and then make a decision based on that. And there is a PR open for GC master scale correctness, but we're having trouble getting it merged because it's not passing the pre-submits. So we'll continue to monitor that. And then the cluster API Cap A job is still failing. They did open a PR and get it merged, but it didn't seem to improve health there. But I just spoke to them right before this call, and they are working on a follow-up.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dan. Are there any questions for Dan or CI Signal? All right. Let's go to bug triage with Vlad.
Hey. Happy Friday. We are solid yellow at bug triage. We've seen a nice reduction of issues, -22. We continue following up with people on Slack and GitHub, so nothing extraordinary here. That's the gist of it.
Cool. Thank you so much, Vlad. Any questions for Vlad or bug triage? All right, moving along to docs with Savitha.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing good. So I want to say thanks to Jeremy for reaching out to the PRs and helping me track down all of them. So the first one, so we still have 5 PRs that needs PR. Some of them needs a PR and doesn't have a placeholder PR, and some of them doesn't have any status updates. The first one, we will have a PR before the deadline. It's by Tim and Young Nick. It's for the 1-year Windows Kubernetes support. So I think we will have that one. And the second one, we don't have any updates. I have reached out today just to see if they need PR, if they don't need a PR. And the third one is third one needs PR. and Jeremy confirmed that, and we are still waiting on a placeholder PR for that one. And the fourth one doesn't have any updates yet. And the fifth one, we have looks like they're waiting on an implementation PR. And I'm hoping to have some update by today. Jeremy reached out to 6CLI channel, and I have asked for an update over there, and I'm waiting to hear back. So I'm hoping the first one, the last one, will have some kind of update, and the 3 PRs in between, the first and last one, I'm not sure. So probably if we don't have any, I think I'm gonna mark them late, and I will leave it to announcements lead and the release lead.
Gotcha.
Any questions?
Thank you so much. And I did want to comment on that and just say thank you. I know that was a fun event, we can call it. And so I do appreciate Jeremy, you jumping in and helping out on that front. Not all heroes wear capes, is I think the saying on that front. So much appreciated. Excellent. Thank you again so much. Release notes with James.
Hello all, happy Friday again. I'm happy to say that we are green on release notes. The beta 2 release notes were the ones that were generated a little while ago. And we're just awaiting the next release, which I believe is 119 RC1, looking at the schedule, but that's in a little while. So until then, I think we're all good. Nothing else to report.
Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, James. Any other questions for release notes? All right. Moving on to comms, I didn't see Max on the line, but want to see if there were any shadows there. Not a problem. I'm going to go back to enhancements to Nabarun, since I saw that you had joined. Sorry for the for the lack of heads up, but are you free to present on that front, Nabarun?
Yep, no problem. Sorry if I got a bit delayed to join the call.
No worries. No worries.
Hi, everyone. Happy morning or evening, depending on your location. Enhancements is green at the moment. The status is more or less the same. We are tracking 44 enhancements with 13 in alpha, 18 in beta, and 13 in stable. We have pinged all the enhancements about the revised schedule and did a rain check on them, as in like, how's the progress going on? How many PRs are there? Like, what should we track? Is your feature complete? That's all we were doing this week. And next week, we will continue tracking them.
Excellent.
Any questions or comments?
I think that's good. I know that there were some docs items and PRs that we're still kind of looking at here on Friday, Nabarun, and so there might be some updates on that front. But we can go through the day and kind of see where things end up, and then go from there.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right, going over to release branch management. I didn't see Carlos on the line, but not sure if you have anything on that front, Dan, if you wouldn't mind jumping into the fray.
Yeah, for sure. So to be honest, I don't have the full context here because I wasn't online much with the release team yesterday. But I'm fairly certain there was an issue with one of the releases, and they were having to do a repackaging of the deb. So I'm not exactly sure what's there. I think it's been addressed now, but just a heads up, there is a lot of talk in the release management channel. Actually, I think it's in SIG release, if folks want to look into that a little bit more.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did see a little bit of chatter on that yesterday, and then on the community meeting, I think that was one of the items in the meeting notes too, is that there's that issue, and that they're working on that.
Yeah, I'll drop it in the, well, actually, I'll put it in the doc here, the link to the Slack thread where it's being mentioned.
Cool. Thank you so much, Jan. Any questions for Dan or release branch management? Lovely. I did not see Tim on the line, so I will skip over the Emeritus Advisor update. I don't have too much for you other than happy Juneteenth, happy Friday. The next deadlines that we have, one is today for docs deadline, those open placeholder PRs, we went over those. And then the next immediate deadline that's coming up is on Monday, July 9th. Thank you for clarification on that one. Again, much thanks. That'll be for the PRs ready for review, again, for docs. Nothing has changed recently in the SIG scalability update. It looks like all jobs are still green on that front there. And then moving into open discussion, just another reminder that the retro link is right there. So if there's any enhancements, comments, concerns, questions for that document, definitely please check that out. Let us know if there's anything that you would like to see or might be able to talk on when it comes to the retrospective. And yeah, that is all I have for Friday. Does anyone have anything else that they'd like to talk about? All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us this Friday on the 119 release meeting. I hope you enjoyed my soft jazz voice. It's usually kicks in when just before I've got some caffeine in my system. So thank you again. Glad that we didn't have to deal with any commercials during the course of this meeting. Happy Friday, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend.
Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
See everybody.